So, what's on my mind right now is concepts around connection and separation. I've been doing some reading and seen some TED Talks and so forth that have inspired me to re examine my own understanding of what it's like to be human in social ways, in cultural ways, in the ways of the journey of spirit towards oneness and connection and unity and breaking down false barriers of separation and so forth. One speaker in particular talked about the myth of separation and how even science now, with subatomic theory and so forth, is coming to understand that we are sort of all in this together. Well, that's great. That sounds really beautiful, and I think it's a journey many of us are on. But however, in our day-to-day existence, most of us are still the result, the byproduct of a culture that has a sort of toxic belief of individualism. We practice selfish, competitive economics and behaviors, and those things are not, those are, you can call that the old paradigm, but when you've been raised in that and that's pretty much all you've known, you can aspire to these lofty or more spiritual ends, but of course you're going to spend a lot of time, months and years and maybe multiple lifetimes, um, trying to transition to something else. So what do you do in the meantime? And well, that's been on my mind a lot through much of my life, especially prior to even having a spiritual view on what could possibly be. And so I look around and I think, well, what is it that I feel on a daily basis that I want to have in my life? And what I want to have is a supportive network of loving persons that I can both give of myself to, in support, in love, in companionship, in friendship, in loyalty, in all of those values that we, aspire or uphold, or at least give lip service to, and of course to also receive those. Recently, my journey has been one of feeling alone a lot. I don't have a romantic partner. I don't have the kinds of friends that call on my company. My phone doesn't ring much. My text messaging stays mostly inactive. My email box is pretty much only things I'm subscribing to. I don't have people reaching to me to seek my company. And the simple truth is that's a source of great pain. It hurts. I feel alone. Well, in trying to figure this out, I've been asking others and seeking the wisdom and answers from all manner of sources, from reading and from the universe itself. What do you do with this? Well, some people say, well, if you want your phone to ring, call somebody. If you want there to be a message in your inbox, write someone an email. If you want to get a text, be the one who sends the text. So I've been doing that, for months now, for quite a while. I have been sort of drawing from within what sometimes feels like my minimal reserves of the capacity to reach out to others. And I've been doing that, and there has been some response, but, to be honest and to be really authentic with my emotional reality, it has felt like rather small returns for rather big outlays. And of course, the experience of these outlays is entirely relative to one's state of being. And if you feel like you're in scarcity, then even small things like feel like a big deal, right? So, there's patience. You have to continue to invest in what you want. You have to be what you want to create, or you have to, be what you want to have so that it is created and manifest in your life. But it doesn't come immediately. And so it can be really hard.